Hey guys, so this is a continuation of the Rune system video that I did a long time ago, since there have been a lot of changes since that system was released. However, if you're starting out the game or you have questions from how all this works, specifically the synthesis system, I'll throw a link of the old video in the description box below so you can see it. It's really quick, it's like 5 minutes there, but I'll be focused on this video on the things that I did not mention on that video, and also on the new changes they actually done to the runes in general in this situation. So first of all, the first thing that they've changed is the runes. You can reach up until 15 in this situation, which is a big boost. It's, yeah, look at this, 1,605 on defense versus, yeah, that's 600 more defense. That is a really huge boost in that situation. And to actually get this match, the absolute best way to do it is, as usual, Tower of Illusion. Now, it's no longer this tower over here, Tower of Courage, which they pretty much scrapped it since the last time we actually talked about this. But here, not a lot of people like this, but still, you can get an incredible good amount of good mats here. So you have to do this event to actually get these mats for free, for sure. In time, you will be able to get all these upgraded. An equip tip here, I've seen a lot of accounts in my time playing the game, and yeah, don't have any other any other rooms that are not yellow. All of these should be full of yellows. No excuses. I've seen a lot of people like using the yellows to like feed your runes to other yellows. So no, do not do that. Make sure to have all these yellow, because the yellows are going to give you a lot bigger boost than the other ones. Even if you have really weak colors, you have to have these. If you have any hopes of progressing in this game with all colors, guys, don't do anything else just do all yellows, guys. So the other big difference that they've done is the effects. Before, you can only do 3 effects, but now we're able to do 5 freaking effects. So yeah, that is really crazy. And I have a good tip to actually get these 5s, and very soon in the video, a little bit later. So that's the main thing that you actually have to focus on. The usual way to actually get these, this has changed a lot. Hasn't really changed a lot. The big difference is that before you used to have an incredible nice probability to get yellows. Now it's really difficult to get yellows here. That's a big difference that you're seeing here. And yeah, don't spend gems on this. Just play the game and you'll get these things. The fine Naya stones just buying in stores and things like that. If you're doing it on gems, it's gonna cost a fortune. I do not recommend doing that. So synthesis is pretty much the same thing as usual, like this, like here. Usually you're not gonna get yellows here. If you do, you'll be really lucky. A lot of people say that you're never gonna get these. And here, just a quick refresher. You put three yellows that don't have the effect. Don't waste any of the effects on doing this. Even if it's an effect that you don't like, just don't do it. It's gonna be useful, especially that now you have 5 effects. It's super important to have. Look at this. Damage taken from yellow element. This is amazing. This is a really nice effect here. So just make sure to only use it once, and if you have all them yellows on every single one of these. Every single one, if you have yellows on every single one, you can do this without any problems. And finally, I got a shield power one. I haven't seen a shield power one in ages. I was just about to complain about it, and the game apparently decided to give me one. Oh, this game is so treacherous, guys. But anyhow, we got a shield one. Oof, that is super, yeah. So speaking of shield, the 2 effects that you have to focus on in general is lifesteal and shield power. Those are the 2 you have to focus on. Shield power, I would say lifesteal, it has priority over shield power, but shield power is so important for defense that you may bump that as number 1 if you like, especially if when you get stacks in war, you're gonna get less shield power. So the more shield power you have in your runes, the less those stacks will lower the shields on your defense teams on war. So I highly recommend to get 6 runes with shield power as much as possible. But now it's probably the hardest possible now. Before you could have gone shield power a lot easier, but since there's so many effects now, it's gonna be so difficult to get these for sure. So yeah, I highly recommend to get shield power, guys. Then other effects you can actually get is mana gain. Mana gain is incredibly powerful. I've seen teams on defense that actually have mana gain, and yeah, that's very powerful, guys. The whales are crazy, man, with this mana gain. I don't think I have it. Let me see here. That's fine. Anyhow, the other thing that I want to talk about is the Mystic Synthesis. There is one thing that I want to mention, because the past video I said that you should be mixing like for 3 and then for another one that is for 3, pretty much the same one to actually get an additional one over that. However, in my testing I found that this is not the case. At least recently, ever since they made this to actually have like up to 5 effects, I've seen that if you have like 3 effects, like this one here, and then you get one that is just one, and you unite it, there's a good probability that you're going to get an additional one over that. I'm going to show you screenshots of past synthesis that I've done. This is one that I mixed 1 for 3 and 1 for 1 effect, and I mixed it and I got one additional one over that, so I got 4. And here's another one in which I had a rune had 4 effects, and I added a rune with 1, and it got an additional one to get my first 5 effect 1. That is amazing, guys. So if you're curious to know what is the probability of actually getting the effects that you actually want, if I remove this over here and you press the little eye here on the top right, you're not gonna see a lot. You're just gonna get an explanation and blah 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 and all that. But if you choose the runes that you actually want to actually mix here, let me see if I can get one for 3. Here we go. 1 for 3, and then I add 1 for 1, which is different. Perfect. So in this situation, you click the little eye here again, and now it's going to show you your probability. To get the 3 effects, you're going to have an 88% chance of getting it, and then for 4 special effects, you're going to get 12% probability, and it's actually going to show you the effects that you will be able to actually have in that room, in that situation. So this is a very nice method to actually see what the possibility or what exactly you're able to get on that room, because sometimes you may not like pay attention, and maybe this one that only has 1 is the same with one of these, so it's not going to show, it's not going to be, you know, all 3, because if it's the same rune that you have here, for example, if this was damage weaker to element, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work in that situation. So if you want to add one of these effects, it has to be different from one of these. So let's see. But the thing is that when I actually try to do these, the possibilities of it says 12%, but I think the probability is a little higher in my experience, because let's see. I got it. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, 4. I just got 4 on this. Oh my god, that is so nice. So once you actually get 4, you can ignore these. Don't do that. Just do this, because getting more effects is much better, yeah, than getting less. Oh my god, that was super lucky. Wow. Very nice, guys. Right, guys, so that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions with rune systems or any other question you have, please leave it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.